What if I told you the person most at risk for a mental health crash isn't the one crying in bed, but the one organizing the office party? We are taught that depression looks like laziness, tears, and mess. But for many high performers, depression wears a mask. It's effective, it's exhausting, and psychologists call it smiling depression or high-functioning depression. In this video, we're covering 6 oddly specific signs that you might be carrying a heavy load no one else can see, and why your resilience might actually be a warning sign. Smiling depression isn't a clinical diagnosis in the DSM-5, but it aligns closely with atypical depression. It's dangerous because you pass as normal. You have the job, the partner, the grades, but internally you feel like an actor on a stage, terrified that if you stop smiling, the curtain will fall. Sign 1. The 5 p.m. crash. The behavior: you hold it together perfectly at work or school. You are productive and sharp. The reality: the second you get in your car or close your front door, you physically collapse. You don't just relax, you go nonverbal. You are completely drained because you've used 100% of your energy just appearing okay. Sign 2. Intense imposter syndrome. The behavior: people compliment you. You're so strong, or you always have it together. The reality: instead of feeling proud, you feel guilty. You feel like a fraud. You think, if they knew who I really was, they wouldn't say that. You feel like you are lying to everyone you love. Sign 3. Emotional deflection, the therapist friend. The behavior: you are the person everyone comes to for advice. You love fixing other people's problems. The reality: you focus on others to avoid looking at yourself. It's easier to untangle someone else's knots than to face the darkness inside your own chest. Sign 4. Microbursts of irritability. The behavior: you don't cry often. Instead, you snap. You get sudden road rage, or you yell at your spouse over the dishwasher. The reality: depression isn't always sadness. It's often suppressed emotion. When you cork your sadness all day, the pressure builds up and leaks out as anger. Sign 5. Comparative suffering, the "I shouldn't feel this way" trap. The behavior: you invalidate your own pain. You say, I have a roof over my head, I have a job, other people are starving. I have no right to be depressed. The reality: you view your pain as a weakness or ungratefulness. This prevents you from seeking help because you don't think you are sick enough to deserve it. Sign 6. Passive fantasies of escape. The behavior: you aren't necessarily suicidal, though you might be, but you fantasize about unintentional escapes. The reality: you might catch yourself thinking, if I got into a minor car accident and had to stay in the hospital for a week, I could finally rest. You don't want to die, you just want the performance to stop. Here is the scary truth about smiling depression. It is often more dangerous than severe major depression. Why? Because you have the energy to execute plans. When you are severely depressed, you can't get out of bed. With smiling depression, you have the energy to hurt yourself, and because no one sees it coming, no one is there to stop you. The solution: you don't have to take the mask off for everyone. That's too scary. Just try taking it off for one person. If you related to sign number 5, comparative suffering, leave a heart in the comments. Let's show each other that even the strong ones are struggling.